Hey everybody, it's Evan. We're gonna be doing something different now. I've been writing blogs for the last 2 years, and it's about time I put some videos up. So this is gonna be a new thing for me. I thought about it earlier this year. I wanted to do more video blogs. I just never was able to do it. But now that I'm on a laptop with the camera, we're gonna make it happen. And to understand me for a little bit, when I started my blog, I didn't want my face to be seen because I was more concerned about people seeing my words, not necessarily my face, so that they could, have opinions or whatever. But 2 years later, I said, why not? It's time. So we're gonna do these more often, and I'm really excited. I'm looking forward to it. So hopefully we'll, have a good go at it. I want to start off talking about the state of LA sports because right now it's going to be a cold winter for LA sports fans. And starting right away with the NFL, the Chargers, my second favorite team, they look a mess right now. I mean, I've never seen Philip Rivers play this poorly for this long ever in a season. Last year he was having one of the best seasons of his career, and now he looks like he can't, mentally be quarterback anymore. I don't know what's wrong, but it's disturbing to me. I mean, it's cost us a couple of games, and the Chargers don't know if they don't have a run game. I mean, Mike Tolbert is our lead running back. The guy's a fullback. What kind of sense does that make? Ryan Matthews, as nice as he is, I don't think he's ready to be a number one back, and I don't think North Turner has the confidence in him to do it. So being a Chargers fan right now, it looks like a banged up team that if it weren't for the AFC West being a terrible division, they would be horrible. But anything can happen, but it's bleak right now. And for you Raiders fans in LA, 2 words: Carson Palmer. The guy who's been shook since he got his knee shredded in the playoffs, the guy who wanted to retire instead of keep playing for the Bengals. He may have a nice game here or there, but nah, that's your future. Good luck. I mean, it's a shame you guys are wasting Michael Bush. You're wasting Jared McFadden. But I'm sorry, it ain't gonna happen. So football, not gonna happen. NBA lockout. We aren't gonna see any games, at least till December 15th. I've said for the record, I don't think we're gonna see games till February. So it's gonna be a cold winter. No Christmas Day games to watch, but hey, for my fellow Laker fans, at least I don't have to worry about the team losing on Christmas, right? Yeah, so no NBA to root for. So college basketball, right? We got hope in college basketball. I hope y'all saw UCLA wet the bed against Middle Tennessee State. I mean, they looked like they had no idea how to play defense. I mean, Middle Tennessee State was out there shooting the rock crazy. I mean, they made, 10 of 11 three-pointers? UCLA is supposed to be a great defensive team under Ben Howland, but right now they look like they can't guard a water tower. I mean, it's pathetic, and there's no guard play. I mean, who's the guard who's going to make anything happen? I mean, Jeremy Anderson, I'm not too high on him. I mean, who do they have? I mean, you can't expect Norman Powell, the freshman from San Diego, to make that much of an impact right away. I like his game, but that's too much to ask him. UCLA has no guard play, which means their front court isn't going to benefit from that. And I'm not high on the front court at all. Josh Smith is out of shape still, which is disturbing considering that was a problem last year. And the Ware twins are great, fundamentally sound players, but I watched them in high school for several years. They are not intimidating at all. They are just good, solid players. You get them the ball, they'll make things happen, but they're not guys who you would worry about. I mean, UCLA right now just looks like they are a team without an identity. And Reeves Nelson is back, but who knows what could happen with him. So, honestly, it could be a very long year for us Bruin fans, and that's heartbreaking considering we were picked to, as the media to be favorites to win the Pac-12, which I didn't agree with. USC basketball, it's USC basketball. They're always going to be second fiddle out here. Good players, but it's USC basketball. Come on. They're not going to really make that much of an impact. So, keeping with college, I mean, let's look at college football. My UCLA Bruins, we could back our way into the Pac-12 South Championship, but you look at that team, and right now, they look like I don't know what they look like right now. I mean, that Utah game was one of the worst I've ever seen them play. And it's so weird because they're inconsistent. One week they can beat Arizona State, and then the next they just completely look overmatched by Utah. And I mean, the sad thing is that they beat USC, they're going to be Pac-12 South champions, assuming they don't lose to Colorado. So I don't know what to expect from them. They're not great. And as for USC, I mean, Robert Woods, best wide receiver in the Pac-12, one of the best wide receivers in the country. Marquise Lee, one of the best freshmen in the Pac-12, not the country. Um, Matt Barkley, I guess everyone's wondering if this is going to be his last year, but I'm not too high on him for a variety of reasons. But USC, I mean, there's no bowl game to root for. I mean, whatever they do this year, it'll be nice season, but no bowl game. So nothing to look forward to there. So looking back, no NFL to root for. That's great. No NBA. UCLA, USC are down in basketball. College football is crazy. So what do we have left? Long Beach State. And if you think I'm playing, you saw what they did yesterday. They beat Pittsburgh, ranked number 9 in the country, at Pittsburgh. Outplayed them with their own game. Pittsburgh is one of those tough driving defensive teams. Long Beach State was beating them at their own game. It's only the second time the Pitt has ever lost at home. So Long Beach State is real. And America, get to know Casper Ware. He is one of the best players on the West Coast. He had a great showing in the Drew League this summer. He is a legitimate player. He's 5'10". He's got crazy hops. He can score. He can set guys up. He is a player to watch. He might be the best player on the West Coast this year. And Long Beach State has some great senior leadership. They're a great team to root for, and they may get into the NCAA tournament this year. So our hope for a great winter lies with the mighty 49ers of Long Beach State, believe it or not. This is going to be a weird winter. So to paraphrase Richard III, now is the winter of our discontent. And hopefully UCLA basketball will turn it around, but it's not looking good right now. So that's all I got. So like I said, we're going to do these video blogs a lot this year, and for the next year too. Hit me up, virgogumbo.blogspot.com. I'll post a link on the YouTube page, and we'll just keep it going from there. All right.